You've heard of Nate Burleson, the NFL star turned TV powerhouse, but behind every great man is a woman rewriting her own playbook. Meet Atoya Burleson, former track star, powerhouse mom, lifestyle influencer, and podcast host who's quietly building a brand just as bold as her husband's. This isn't just a football wife's story, it's the rise of a woman who's redefining what it means to live life on her own terms. Early life and background. Nathaniel Eugene Burleson, born on August 19, 1981 in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Nate Burleson was born in Calgary while his father, Al Burleson, was playing in the Canadian Football League, CFL. Al Burleson was a defensive back for the Calgary Stampeders and later played in the United States Football League, USFL. The Burleson family moved to the United States when Nate was still a child. Nate comes from a highly athletic family. His older brother, Alvin Burleson Jr., played college football. Another brother, Kevin Burleson, played professional basketball, including a stint in the NBA with the Charlotte Bobcats. Another sibling, Lindale Burleson, played college basketball as well. Education. High school. Nate attended Rainier View Elementary and Lindbergh High School in Renton, Washington, but later transferred to OD High School in Seattle. He was a standout athlete, excelling in football and track. College. He attended the University of Nevada, Reno, where he played wide receiver for the Nevada Wolfpack. At Nevada, Burleson had a standout career, especially in his senior year, 2002, when he led the NCAA in receptions with 138 catches for 1,629 yards. He was named first-team All-American and was a finalist for the Biletnikoff Award, which honors the nation's top college wide receiver. Nate Burleson's early foundation in sports, influenced by his family's athletic background and supported by strong performances in both high school and college, set the stage for his NFL career and later his transition into broadcasting and television. NFL playing career. Draft and early years. Nate Burleson was drafted in 2003 by the Minnesota Vikings in the third round, pick 71 overall. He played as a wide receiver, also contributing on special teams early on. Minnesota Vikings, 2003-2005. In his rookie season, 2003, he recorded 29 receptions for 455 yards and 2 touchdowns. In 2004, he had a breakout season, about 1,006 receiving yards, becoming one of the leading receivers on the team. He remained with Minnesota through 2005. Seattle Seahawks, 2006-2009. Burleson joined Seattle in 2006 as a restricted free agent. His role included both receiving and returns. He became noted for his punt returns. He holds Seahawks franchise records for punt return yards, and had some very long return touchdowns, 94 yards, 90 yards, among the longest in team history. Some season-by-season highlights. 2006. Adjusting to Seattle, more special teams work. 2007. One of better seasons, more receiving yards, more involvement offensively. 2008. Injury, he tore a ligament in the season opener versus Buffalo, which sidelined him for the remainder of that season. 2009. Returned from injury, had strong performance with Seattle again. Detroit Lions, 2010-2013. Nate signed with the Detroit Lions in March 2010. His years in Detroit. 2010. 625 receiving yards, 6 touchdowns. 2011. Career high in catches, 73, and yardage, 757. The Lions made the playoffs this season after a long absence. 2012. Limited by injury or fewer games, modest stats. 2013. Involved in an off-field car accident that resulted in breaking his arm. This affected his play. That season was his last playing regularly. Attempted return with Cleveland Browns, retirement. In April 2014, Burleson signed a contract with the Cleveland Browns. However, he was released by August 2014 preseason and never played a regular season game for the Browns. He officially ended his NFL playing career with 11 seasons played, having 457 receptions, 5,630 receiving yards and 39 receiving touchdowns. Career statistics and style. Career totals. 457 receptions, approximately 5,630 yards, 39 touchdowns. Yards per catch average approximately 12.3. He was valued not only as a receiver but also as a return specialist, punt returns, kickoff returns earlier. Post-playing, media and television, other work. After retiring from playing, Burleson has built a substantial career in broadcasting, as well as in entrepreneurial and creative fields. NFL Network analyst. Shortly after retiring, he joined the NFL Network as an analyst. Good Morning Football. In 2016, he became one of the co-hosts of Good Morning Football on NFL Network. CBS Sports, the NFL Today. In 2017, he joined the NFL Today, CBS, as a studio analyst. CBS Mornings. In September 2021, he became a co-host on CBS Mornings, alongside Gayle King and Tony DeCopel. Nickelodeon. NFL Slime Time. He hosts NFL Slime Time on Nickelodeon. Other media roles. Entertainment correspondent for Extra 2019-2021, interviewing celebrities. In 2020, he was involved in a documentary for NFL Network focusing on Frederick Fritz Pollard, the first African American to play and coach professional football. Awards and recognition. Two-time Sports Emmy Award winner for Outstanding Sports Personality, Studio Analyst. Winner of Outstanding Playoff Coverage Emmy Award for the NFL Wild Card Game on Nickelodeon in 2021. Other ventures. Nate has also launched restaurants, a clothing label, and a jewelry line. CBS News. He hosts a podcast with Uninterrupted. He also does creative work, poetry, art, music. Honors and legacy. In 2023, Burleson was inducted into the East West Shrine Bowl Hall of Fame. Recognized by the Seattle Seahawks as a notable returner and for his contributions to the team. Marriage. Spouse. Atoya Burleson. Atoya is a lifestyle blogger, speaker, and co-host of the Inside Lines podcast, where she talks about sports, parenting, and life as a wife to a former NFL player. The two met during their college years at the University of Nevada, where Nate played football and Atoya ran track. They've been married for over 20 years and often share insights about family, relationships, and career balance in interviews and media. Children. Nate and Atoya Burleson have 3 children, 2 sons and 1 daughter. Nathaniel II, aka Nate Jr. He is a standout high school football player and has received attention as a top prospect, following in his father's athletic footsteps. Nehemiah Burleson. Also involved in sports. He's occasionally seen in family photos or videos playing basketball or football. Mia Pearl Burleson. The youngest and only daughter. Nate and Atoya often post about her on social media, sharing sweet family moments. Nate often speaks about the importance of fatherhood and being present despite his busy broadcasting schedule. He balances his career with a strong commitment to his family life and frequently references them in interviews. Lifestyle and assets. Here are some insights into how he lives, what he owns, and what his day-to-day looks like, from what's public. Residence. He used to own a mansion in Newcastle, Washington, about 8,871 square feet, 6 bedrooms, with amenities like a gym, movie theater, bar, etc. Also has property in Scottsdale, Arizona, a large house there in a gated community near a golf course. Currently, he and his family live in New Jersey. Vehicles. He has had a collection of cars. Some reports mention Cadillacs, GMCs. Ferraris among the brands he owns or has owned. Work and daily routine. He remains active and physically fit. Even after leaving the NFL, he built a home gym and maintains a regular fitness routine. His role in media is significant, hosting major shows, CBS Mornings, NFL Today plus production, entrepreneurial pursuits. He has expressed ambitions to expand into creating content, docuseries, scripted, non-scripted. Family life. He seems to put a lot of value on family, balancing career and parenting, spending time with his wife and children. Public interviews and articles suggest he prioritizes emotional availability, strong relationships at home,